When we're finding a missing dimension, it's going to do with solving an equation. So we get told information, and what we need to do is substitute it into the right part of the formula and then solve. So all of your equations solving skills are going to come back now. So let me just write down the formula to start. Volume of a cuboid, okay, that's another way of talking about a rectangular prism. It's going to be length times breadth times height. Now let me put in what they've given me. They have told me the volume. So I replace the V with the 70. Now it's in cubic centimeters, so I want all of my other measurements to be in centimeters as well. And if they're not, I need to convert them. But luckily in this case, I don't have to do that. I'm going to sub in length is 7, breadth is 5, height, oh wait, calculate the height. I don't know. But I can do some multiplying. 70 equals 7 times 5 is 35. Times I can just stick it to the number. And then I'm going to divide both sides by 35 to get h, which is the height by itself. Okay, what is my unit? Centimeters. Okay. Then we get told that the surface area equals this amount. Now the surface area, you can use the formula for surface area, and I'm going to give you another way of looking at it now. My surface area for a rectangular prism is 2 length times breadth plus 2 length times height plus 2 breadth times height. And I haven't shown you this formula before, but it is another way of looking at surface area. I'm told that the surface area is 136 square centimeters. I'm not going to put units in until the end. The length is 8. Right, let me put in, every time I see a length, let me put in 8. The width, I'm going to call breadth, is 4. So length times breadth will be 8 times 4. Then there's 2 of these guys, but calculate the height. H is going to be a variable for now. The length is 8. The height is, I don't know. Here, the last one is breadth times height, where breadth is 4, and height is again unknown. Right, let's tidy this all up. 2 times 8 times 4 is going to give me 64. And here, remember, I'm multiplying, so don't worry about distributing. It's multiplication. 2 times 8 times h is going to give me 16h. 2 times 4 times h is going to give me 8h. So therefore, let's move the 64 onto the other side of the equation and solve it. 136 minus 64 gives me 72, and then my 16 plus 8h, they are like terms, and they give me 24h. I'm now going to divide both sides by 24, and my answer will be 3 centimeters. In the last example, I'm being told the volume of a cylinder. Here I'm going to leave my answers in pi, and I'm not going to convert until the very end if necessary. Leave in pi till the end. It's a good idea until further instructed when you do Maths Core or Maths Lit. The volume of a cylinder is pi r squared h. Now I'm being told the volume is the 96 pi. Then that equals pi. The height is 6. Calculate the radius. Okay, so radius just gets an r, right? Because it doesn't have a number. It's going to be the one I solve for. But the height is 6. Okay, now look at this equation. There's a pi on both sides. I'm going to cancel the pi. And I'm going to end up with 96 equals r squared times 6. And I'm going to put the 6 in front of the r because that is a way of multiplying them together. Then I'm going to divide both sides by 6. When I take 96 and divide by 6, I get 16. So 16 equals r squared. Aha, I need r by itself, so I must square root both sides. If I do that, I get 4. It's actually plus or minus 4, but for these purposes, we're dealing with a measurement, and a measurement has to be positive. So my answer is 4 centimeters for the radius.